What's up? It's Clancy, and today I have an interesting video that I've kind of wanted to film for a while, but I kind of just recently got an Instagram comment that kind of sparked this in my mind. I feel like I've said kind of like 20 times in one sentence. Like kind of. You know what? Kind of. But I recently posted a selfie and someone commented, not even in a mean way, like this person was not even saying this in a mean way, like I'm not calling anyone out or anything, saying that it looked like it was photoshopped. And when I got that comment, I was just like, oh my gosh, no. Like, I originally wanted to respond and be like, literally, all I did was slap on the filter Clarendon, whatever that filter is. It just, like, bothered me. But I decided not to comment back because why? You know what I mean? What do I really have to prove? But it kind of made me think, like, how fake people really are on Instagram. And you know what? I'm guilty too. I've done fake things on Instagram. I've like, you think my life is one way, then it really is. And so that kind of just made me, I'm going to be going through my entire Instagram like right now and showing you all of the fake things or all of the things that aren't how they seem to be. I will tell you right now that the most that I've ever edited or doctored a picture, we'll be getting to that because it is the one thing that I feel guilty about. I've never photoshopped, I've never made my body, you know when you can like distort your body, like that's crazy to me. I would never do that. And honestly, like first of all, I'm not trying to trick anyone and I preach like being you, so I would never do that. But even besides that, I think that's so embarrassing because then when people see you in real life, they're like, oh, you look terrible. You know what I mean? Like it's giving yourself unrealistic expectations. That could go for a whole nother video, but it's honestly just hurting yourself if you do that. Okay, I actually want to start out on a note. This one that I'm seeing right here, this just goes to show that for the most part, I'm a very, very real person. And I say things as they are, and I'm self-deprecating to the point where I need to stop being so self-deprecating. I feel like a lot of people are self-deprecating. Why? It's because that's what people like to hear. They like to hear about people's failures or how they're not cool or they're not perfect. And to a degree, like it's true, you want to hear out someone's not perfect, but it gets to a very extreme level. Like on YouTube, I feel like so many people are just so self-deprecating and it's annoying. And this picture right here. Right now you're probably thinking, wow, Clancy is frolicking in a majestic garden right now. Her life is so immaculate. But in reality, I'm just at Home Depot with my dad in the flower section, lols. So yeah, like I'm not the type of person who would, for the most part, as you'll see, post these photos and be like, oh, I'm in like a whimsical land. Like, no, I'm real. I was in Home Depot. Good times. Okay, this one. I was at the pool in North Carolina and I wrote, something tells me I'm not going to be needing my vitamin D supplements today. In reality, I took that photo 2 days prior, and as I was posting it, it was the rainiest day in North Carolina ever. I barely went outside. It was actually a really freaking bad day. I did not like that day at all. But if you were looking at that in that exact moment, you'd think, wow, Clancy's having such a great day about the pool. Nah. This one, it's about time. Okay, there's a reason that you don't see a soul in sight on this beach. It was like 40 something degrees. The wind was like biting my face. Taking this photo honestly like hurt. Yet if you were to look at it, you'd think, wow, so beautiful. There's a reason that beach was empty. Okay, this next one is the one that the only photo that I've ever altered in any way where I find it to be extreme. Like normally I don't go onto any other like photo, what's it called, apps. I'll normally kind of slap Clarendon. That's my go-to filter in case you're wondering about my feed. Clarendon, love it. This one right here, I went on to Facetune. Literally, this is embarrassing. And I edited the whites of my eyes. I don't have the original photo because it was actually on my old phone. If I did, I wish I would, like I would totally insert it, but my eyes looked red. Like the whites of my eyes looked red. And I decided to whiten them in Facetune, and that's disgusting that Facetune is such an extreme app. And I feel actually so bad about it just because, not that I feel bad, but it's like, it's that same thing with like how when people change their bodies, like they literally make themselves look like thinner or whatever. I don't want to put this perception of myself on Instagram than different than who I am in such an extreme way. Like, no, I really did have red eyes in that instance, and I changed it, and I literally feel weird about it, but ew, I don't like that photo at all because of that, because it's just so fake. Like my eyes did not look like that. It was actually me coming home from the bar and I looked so tired, and yeah. This photo right here, oh, what a classic Candid pic. No, in reality, I mean, a little bit Candid. I was like, Nicole, let's do a fun pic, and I was like, ah. That moment was not as lit as it appears to be. if that makes sense. Cupcakes make everything better. In reality, okay, this is actually really embarrassing. I baked cupcakes. I decided to be all domestic and wonderful one day of my life. Like literally a couple years ago, and I took a whole bunch of photos, and like in the past couple of years, I will randomly post photos from that one day, that one instance of me being domesticated, and act like I'm, you know, this like Martha Stewart Clancy who just bakes cupcakes all the time. And like, oh, another cupcake day. No, not really. This is interesting. I mean, I posted a photo of a great salad, and it's like, wow, like I had this wonderful salad. In reality, I spent the entire night laying on my stomach after that because I thought I was gonna vomit, because I don't know. All I know is if you guys don't know me, I have a very, very bad stomach, can't eat a lot of crazy things, and I was literally crying all night. But, you know, I got this beautiful picture of a salad, so just goes to show you just don't know. Oh, this one, it just seems so, you know, oh, just me and my dog. I literally was like, Neil's my brother, he was home for Christmas. I'm like, Neil, gave him my phone, was like, you're gonna have a little photo shoot of me with Molly so that I can get a good picture. Like, I literally said that to him. Granted, he took 2 photos because he hates me, but, you know, that's just embarrassing that was even on my agenda. Oh, this one. Seems like I was enjoying a nice bath where I was gonna be reading my Marilyn Monroe biography, and I did try that. It was an attempt. Then I dropped it was a library book, and I dropped it in the bath, and I was freaking out because the book was all soggy, all of the words were like smudging into each other, and it was just not a good time. But from the picture, it looks like I had a great time. Also, those Garnier Fructis bottles were empty, but I like the color green, so oh my god, another cupcake picture that's just so embarrassing. And my friend actually called me on the comments, and I deleted the comment. This is interesting. You'd think I had a great lunch, you know, a great lunch, dining with friends maybe. I was actually with my brother, so dining with my brother. What a wonderful lunch, right? Actually, he freaked out because I was eating too slow, and we had to leave the restaurant before I could even finish, and it was just the worst lunch of my life. Yo, this one actually was candid. I have to say, like, I was just reading a book, the dog went up on the couch, and mom snapped a photo. You know what I'm saying? I was candid. That was one, and I actually made the caption actually candid for once. See, I'm a little bit honest. Oh, this has nothing to do with anything, but guys, can I just say, this photo haunts me. I don't delete it because I love Kayla, but what was I thinking with that filter? Wait, I'll tell you the filter I used. I will never ever use this filter again because how ugly. Like, oh my gosh. I literally look like I have a disease. Oh, I used Slumber. Oh, God. No. Oh, another classic where you think, wow, Clancy just enjoyed a wonderful Starbucks coffee. It was a beautiful, beautiful day in spring. One of the first beautiful days in spring. Everyone was like laying out. I go to Marist College. They call it Marist Beach, where like you lay out on the grass. I had to just flee and lay in my bed all day because I thought I was gonna throw up from drinking the coffee. Granted, I should not. I had an iced caramel macchiato, and that's just, I don't think anyone's stomach should agree with that. Okay, this one I want to say, like, all I did to edit this was put on one filter of Instagram, and I got a lot of comments saying, oh my gosh, like, LOL, like, how many filters did you use or whatever. One. And I think a lot of the reason it might look different is because people with light color eyes, you use one filter and your eyes automatically look fake. It's just a thing. And so that's kind of a bad thing about having light color eyes. The pictures you take kind of look fake in a way. But I promise, I was just using one filter. Oh my god, this classic pic of me and the security guard. There's nothing fake about this. I don't know why. And this pic of me and the cab driver. Why would I take a picture with a cab driver? But then not only that, post it on Instagram? Oh, you see, all right, this is the definition of me just being a raw human being. Pizza, 3 a.m. Not only that, I didn't even put a filter on this. You know, sometimes you just gotta be real. You just gotta be real. This is why, like, there are those, like, beautiful Instagram girls who, like, every picture is perfect, and then there's me. Oh my god, my wisdom teeth picture, there was nothing fake about this. There was nothing fake. But yeah, that is me. I went through every single picture, and that's the extent of my fakeness on Instagram. So I guess the purpose of this is twofold. It's one, yeah, I do fake things. Like, I'm a fake human sometimes. The second is, you can count on me to never be crazy fake, but I'll never have one of those crazy, like, perfect Instagram accounts. I'll never have 1 million Instagram followers because I don't care enough to make everything perfect. Sometimes I just want to show you, you know, this is who I am. And also, I want to say that in the photo that I posted that the person commented that I photoshopped, my recent Instagram thing. I actually took this when I came home from the bar and my eyes are a little bit red and I so wanted to go into Facetune and like make them white, but I didn't and I held back, and you know, maybe that's a little inspiration for you, and you know, if you ever, you know, I don't know, I'm just kidding. What am I saying? I'm hungry and I want a tuna fish sandwich, so I'm gonna go make one. Yeah, but if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, then be sure to hit the subscribe button to join the Famiglia of life and stick around and we can all be friends and it's gonna be great. And while you're at it, if you haven't already followed me on Instagram,